Well, the charity itself was established in the 1960s. The Women for Women Challenge was started when we started to raise money for the building in which the charity is now housed, the Institute of Reproductive and Developmental Biology, which is the largest building of its kind doing this kind of research in Europe. Genesis has about 130 scientists working for it, of whom about 65% are women. We're very proud of the fact that many of our team leaders are women. We see it very important to promote women in science, which is what the Women for Women appeal Genesis runs is about. It's interested in pregnancy, how you get pregnant, how you retain a pregnancy and don't miscarry, what happens when you do miscarry, what happens with babies that are damaged at birth, premature labour, any aspect of women's diseases which relates to reproduction, including ovarian cancer. It's not just infertility, it includes pregnancy, it includes brain damage in babies, it includes genetic disorders. Pretty well every aspect of how it is we have children, and it includes some male reproductive work as well, of course, so we're also interested in what happens when the testis doesn't function properly. Something like about 2 to 3% of babies are born abnormal. Around 10% of couples are infertile. Something like 1 in 20 of us will carry a defective gene like cystic fibrosis. The diseases we're dealing with are not rare, they're not very common, but they are pretty important because all of us are born, all of us are fed in the uterus, and things often go wrong. Miscarriage is extremely common, of course, and about 1 in 4 pregnancies end in miscarriage. This research is vital because, of course, in a way, the most important time in anybody's life is the time when we're in the uterus and immediately after birth, because that's when the brain and the development is at its fastest and most influenced by our environment. So what happens to us very early on in our lives, even still in utero, may affect how susceptible we are to disease later on in life. So for example, if you're born with low birth weight, you're much more likely to die of heart disease at the age of 60 or have diabetes at the age of 55.